Hello, William here again. A strange one this week. The project that I was working on and producing a video, it didn't turn out very well at all, but the project I was working on in the background, which was this walnut latticework platter, worked out extremely well. The consequences of this are that I'm playing catch up with this video and it won't be up to my normal low standard. So the concept is then to produce a fairly flat latticework platter in walnut, embellished with some colours from the intrinsic colour range and also some gold embellishing waxes. This combination was inspired by watching one of Martin Sabin-Smith's public demonstrations at Yandles a couple of months ago. Here I'm just marking out the number of annular grooves on the reverse of the item, and these will be based on using a parting tool which is 5mm in width with a 5mm gap between each iteration. Okay, off camera, I've added a little ruby colouring from the intrinsic colour range around the rim of the project. Okay, I've set up the router in the usual way. I've fitted the 5mm twin fluted cutter to the router and set it to a depth of 4mm. I've also screwed 2 battens to the router table to limit the movement of the router left and right to match the inner and outer rings of the project. The 50mm radius of the centre feature and a 5mm router bit, I'm going to go for 30 iterations, which gives almost a 5mm gap between each iteration at the centre feature. So, having marked up the index plate and all safety checks done, and also a final check of the left and right movement of the router, now ready to begin. Okay then, so there we have it. This week's fluting jig project. Piece of English walnut, finished with some intrinsic colours, in fact ruby, and some of Martin Sabin Smith's gold embellishing wax. Completely useless object, just an interesting decoration. And of course included the little gold nugget. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again next week.